Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. Hope you enjoyed our little exclusive, casual, sexy gamer segment
I never know what you're going to say
with
sometimes.
the Elgraves.
When stuff comes out of his mouth, I have no idea what actually
While we were in Louisiana. Shreveport.
It's pronounced Shreveport.
Shreveport. Shreveport.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be Shreveport. Shreveport?
Raveport. Shrevy Chase lives there.
Chevy Chase. From the Peanut Gallery. You probably couldn't even hear that on the station.
Hold on. I gotta pull up the Corey cam. Look at this death stare.
Chevy Chase? Is that what you said?
What is that supposed to be?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Was that a joke?
I think so.
Was that like a pun on Chevy Chase's name?
That's her weird. So we've got the Peanut Gallery in the studio with us. Ali Savage running the data in the background.
Oh, man.
She's waving her hand like she's on the YouTube, but you can't even see her.
So here's
We'll
there's
get
two
there
rules.
eventually. Hold on, I'm pulling up the names.
Oh, hey.
There she is.
There's the hand. There's the data girl right there.
So there's two rules to all of entertainment.
Yes.
The first rule is you don't make fun of Chevy Chase
Who said that?
because Chevy Chase is kind of a jerk and he will find you.
Okay.
He Googles everything with his name in it, like nonstop. He has
His
7
publicist every morning. What's my job? I want you to Google Chevy Chase and anything that's new, write it down for me.
Right, and he actually has
will find him.
he has 7 interns full time watching all media, and if there's a Chevy Chase reference in there and he doesn't like it, he hunts you down.
Yeah. All his interns only
It's
have
all
one
over.
arm.
Right, and the second rule of entertainment is the Peanut Gallery doesn't do puns. You broke literally both rules.
Every single one of them.
I want to just listen, Chevy. When you hear this, I want to distance myself incredibly. I sincerely apologize on behalf of Nerd Thug
Corey,
Radio.
I don't think
Corey
it'll save
DLG.
you.
Yeah, you're done.
You don't think he's gonna hear this?
He probably
That was Nico
won't.
DLG,
He
and
probably
when you
won't.
hunt me down, I'm gonna give you his address because I ain't going out like that. Okay?
I ain't going out like
I ain't going out like that. First of all, Chevy Chase is almost 7 feet tall.
I'm not going
You
out
wanna fight
like
him?
Bill Murray in Zombieland.
Yeah.
So, Nerd
Choke
Thug
slam
Radio,
from Chevy Chase.
nerdthugradio.com, check us out. So, I've got a couple things I want to run by you to get your thoughts on.
Okay.
Ready? This
I'm a
is
thinker.
nerd related.
Okay.
Nerd related.
Okay, nerd related.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, over the
All right.
weekend, it was announced
Okay, hang on,
by
hang on.
Fox
Okay. All right. Okay.
that,
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The X-Files is coming back.
What?
2017, 2018 for a full 10-episode season.
So here's the myth.
Legend.
That's not a full season. It's 10 episodes.
It's for them. It's a full episode season.
A season is 22 episodes.
No, it's
I know.
not.
Yes, first of all, I know television is getting away from that more and more and
Right.
more.
So you're
Walking
wrong.
Dead and blah 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 and everything's broken down into little mini
Short-
chapters and
right.
stuff. A television season is 20 plus episodes.
Prove it.
That it is. That is what it is.
But
When they do
that's what it used to be, but not anymore.
This is all event programming. Now, as far as X-Files coming back, I think that's great.
Well, it came back a year ago or so, but it was like a 6-part
Right.
miniseries.
Correct.
But they're calling this a full-fledged
They're saying this is a 10 episode season.
Right.
So
What are your thoughts?
I guess mentally they're just phrasing it differently.
Well, it says between 2017 and 2018, so I feel like it's going to be that winter one filler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's just 10.
yeah.
They're going to fill episodes
I don't
during December to February, maybe.
Yeah, so for those people who aren't as into TV as we are, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what?
Don't disagree.
I don't even know. For those people who aren't as into TV as we are, what Joey's saying is television a lot of times they debut brand new seasons in the fall,
Right.
and there will be a show that doesn't make it.
Right.
By winter, all the networks will have canceled 2 or 3 shows,
Mhm.
and then they'll need something in that time slot. Also, they'll go on Christmas break, and they'll
Right,
need
right.
something in that time slot. So there are 2 different possibilities of where they'll use it.
True.
We'll watch the Fox debuts, and I guarantee you, based on what they debut, I can probably tell you what day they'll air that X-Files
Yeah.
show.
Peanut Gallery, is there something you wanted to say?
Yeah.
This is literally the most exciting thing you've talked about in years.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
you're done.
I
Wow.
love
We've been around for one, and she said plural.
X-Files.
You know what I should say to her? Delete, 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 delete.
Nico, just go ahead and eject the whole pod.
Yeah.
Just into space.
Cut your mic.
Is everybody?
Nico, I need you to make
in
the
it?
sacrifice for the team.
Yeah,
Just blow the hatch.
I believe, from what my sources are telling me, Sully and Mulder are both in the
Scully.
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 See, that's how much I like X-Files.
Sully, Vin Sully.
I
Who are you?
have a very rapport with X-Files.
You don't like it?
I was never a fan of it growing up.
Okay.
But you
And
watched
then,
every single episode.
No, I didn't. I had to listen to every dang episode because when they debuted them all on like Netflix,
Right.
Mommy Savage started at season 1, episode 1.
And she watched 22 episodes for every season.
I did. It was amazing.
For 3 months, all I heard was before I went to bed. It was the worst 3 months of my life. And I spent 3 months in NAM, so go figure.
Don't tell him, but he's gonna have to do it again because I'm about to rewatch it now.
You can get. No,
I don't know
get
if you
out
know
there.
this, but that microphone goes into his ears too.
Yeah,
He's
you're
there.
so stupid.
So
You're stupid.
he
You might as
now
well have told
knows.
him.
Listen, Nico, I thought I told you to go ahead and inject the whole pod. I don't know.
I was hijacked. There was nothing I could do.
I don't know what either one of you are still doing in the building. I literally said blow them both into space. Just shoot them out.
So, sticking with the crappy
quote.
themes that Ali Savage likes.
Well, hang
although-
on, before we go, I just want to say this very clearly. I don't care about
Yeah.
X-Files. Like,
I'm
not
not a
excited.
huge fan.
Not excited.
I mean, I know it's huge in pop culture. And it's got a huge following.
I liked it when it
was,
first came out.
It was very innovative at the
Right.
time. I could care less about it now.
When it first came
I
out,
could care less about it then. I could care less about it now.
when it first came out, I was a fan of it, and just over time, as the show kind of got crazier and weirder and crazier and weirder and weirder and crazier and crazier and weirder, at one point it lost me. Somewhere right around the middle there, when the smoking man and duct tape X's on windows, and Scully's sister Mulder's sister didn't really exist. And then Scully was a alien victim of kidnapping, and then just. And then when they came back for the 6 episodes, I tried to watch those, and then it turns out that aliens are real, and they actually possessed a UFO.
You know a lot to not like this show.
No,
That's
he
what I'm saying.
watched
I
it.
watched it. I did watch it. I watched it back then, and it just got worse and worse, and eventually I was like, "This, I can't
Then
do
he
this
dropped
anymore."
it.
This
He
Right.
got to a point.
Right. Just like, in a marriage, when someone keeps doing stupid things like inviting Chevy Chase into the house, you eventually have to jettison them into space.
It's like he's a death spirit. Just you call upon his name.
Yeah.
What's worse, him or the God King Waluigi?
So here's the thing.
Wah.
When Beetlejuice was created as a comedy,
Beetlejuice.
It was based on a real story that happened where someone accidentally summoned Chevy Chase one time. So
Oh,
you
that's
guys
so
all
great.
joke like it's all fun and games, but I'm not playing. Like I break mirrors. So
I'll
he can't
tell
get
you.
in
I'll
my
tell you from
house.
heaven what happened to me.
Right. From
Doubt that's
heaven,
where
you wish.
Doubt that's where you're going. Also,
Yeah.
okay, so keeping up with the crap news,
Yeah. What do you got?
Robert Pattinson has mentioned that he would be interested in coming back for another Twilight movie, if possible.
Yeah.
You
I
mean
bet.
you mean the non-existent source material that got canceled?
Yeah,
No,
so
you know why he wants to come back for another one? Because name the last 2 movies he made.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, Twilight, nothing.
it was in some like super sad 9/11 movie.
He's in all kinds of crap movies.
Right.
My name's Robert Pattinson.
Remember me.
My name's Robert Pattinson, and I can't make good movies. And then that was actually my Kristen Stewart voice too. 'Cause she's in the same boat.
Yeah,
I
so
can't
it's
imagine
true.
Kristen Stewart coming back and doing another one though.
maybe
Why?
is she?
What else? What is she doing? Nothing.
nothing.
Also
No, but now
nothing.
she's like full-fledged lesbo, so I can't see her like.
Anne
going
Hesh.
back.
Anne Hesh did a whole romantic comedy with Harrison Ford after it was revealed she was dating Ellen.
Yeah,
And it did terrible, but that was because it was a movie with Anne Hesh and Harrison Ford in it. Not because no one believed it. It's just because no one cared.
yeah, that stuff doesn't matter.
That
but-
movie could have been called Meh.
But Kristen Stewart's
enjoy
kind
that
of
title.
taken the Shia LaBeouf route.
No, not nearly as weird.
Not as deep and weird, but
Right. She kind
very
of
selective.
She's super boring. I don't
artistic.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
Shia LaBeouf is at least moderately exciting.
Right, like that's what it is. Kristen Stewart is trying to be selective. Like she's trying to build
Right.
like I'm an actress career.
selective, artsy type stuff.
Here's the thing. I will say this 100%.
How about 98%?
No, 100%.
Okay.
I think it's very hard
110.
for women to develop a real career in Hollywood. Because you're either like the attractive chick in movies or an actress. Like Sandra Bullock is not. She doesn't play the hottie in something. She's now an actress. So like
Right.
she can play the angry mom or the crazy stepmom or the astronaut in space or the whatever. Like she can now be all these different things, but she's not the cute
Right.
girlfriend role anymore.
She's not the Jennifer Aniston romantic comedy
Right.
chick.
Right. So like it's got to be hard.
People get typecasted. I mean,
People
same happens to guys.
Exactly. Well, but I think it's
Either
10
way.
times, I think it's 10 times harder for chicks because there's really only there's only so many good female roles, and then the
Well,
rest are
I would
just
say
arm
that's
candy.
yeah, that's because
I think it has a lot
Hollywood.
to do with writing. Not
Well, Hollywood's
necessarily-
been predominantly male acting driven.
But I don't think it's. I think it's more the audience. Like, what does the audience want to see?
Right,
And I don't
so
think. I
it's
don't
been
think.
male active driven.
Right, because
You don't have a lot of like movies that are female leads. I mean,
Right.
okay, we'll just look this way. Marvel, has there been a single female-led movie yet?
No,
Okay.
but there probably could be, and it would do, like, if Scarlett Johansson was Black Widow.
Hadn't yet.
No, they haven't yet. If
They're
Scarlett
going to
Johansson
do
was,
Captain Marvel.
right, and Scarlett Johansson would, if they would,
She would, but
if they would do a Black Widow
haven't
movie,
done it.
like, we would see it.
Right.
Here's what I think it is, though. I don't think it's because of that specifically. I think what it is guys are the driving force for movies. Like, women will go to movies, but they'll go with a guy, their husband, their father, their brother, their son. But like, women aren't typically these movies aren't for women. Like, movies don't get made.
Hadn't been in the past. They are starting to become that way.
There's some now, but like
romantic comedies and romantic movies always have been, and then now with the likes of Tina Fey,
but see, like, even
Amy Poehler,
even like romantic comedy, yeah, like, okay, the Sisters movie, that was clearly a chick
right,
movie.
or Bad Moms was a chick movie,
Right.
which was actually super funny.
Right.
Even Ghostbusters with the female lead was trying to be
That was
geared
kind of
towards
universal.
women.
I
Yeah,
felt,
they're
but,
trying
yeah.
to go in that direction.
Right.
But don't sit here and try to feed me that romantic comedies are for dudes.
Well, they
It's for
kind of-
chicks to take their dudes too.
They kind of are for dudes though, because the guy.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
No, because if you really watch those movies, like in the movie The Breakup, Vince Vaughn is kind of the jerk the whole movie. Like, if you really watch the movie objectively, and I know I'm saying watch The Breakup objectively, but Vince Vaughn's a huge jerk the whole movie.
Watch-
Like, he just makes it a pain in the butt.
Watch The Breakup
But-
objectively.
But then Jennifer Aniston is like, I want to be back with you because I love you, when he's really made it impossible to be, like, to save this relationship the whole time. Like, he's the jerk in that whole movie. But at the end of the day, because he's a guy, she still wants to be with him. Like,
She's
romantic comedies
his
are
guy.
clearly geared towards guys.
I'm going to strongly disagree with that statement.
I mean,
I just-
every John Cusack movie is clearly, like, geared towards a guy.
You got issues.
He stands outside with the stereo speaker. Like, that's a guy movie. What was that? Was that your stereo
was-
speaker noise?
We play heavy metal out of our speakers to impress the
yeah.
ladies.
Right. Duh. Let's take a break.
Yeah,
Because
please.
I don't know how to argue with you.
I'm just saying. I think the movie industry is specifically geared towards men.
When we come back, we're going to be in our weekly top 3. It's Corey's idea, so if it sucks, blame him.
There you go.
NerdThugRadio.com.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.